Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Chelsea Past the Present RTG. We are in full Team of the Year swing, as you all are aware by now, if you are a fan of FIFA. And it has been a crazy Team of the Year. It's currently the 23rd, which is a Sunday, and I've literally just come back off of watching Tottenham-Chelsea, and Chelsea win 2-0. It was a great game with a lot of controversial and crazy moments, but I'm sure the news will kind of lap that up and talk about that. But anyway, so today we're going to get into a bit of the Team of the Year stuff. Now, if we quickly jump over to Footbin real quick. Here we go. So this is the Team of the Year that we've got. I'm sure all of you are familiar with it by now. It's kind of apparent or kind of obvious why I've not bothered looking at any of the attackers, because none of them would really fit into my team. The only thing I was really excited for, really cared about, was the midfield line, and they've literally just dropped that at 6 p.m. today. So super excited. And in preparation for that, I've actually crafted 50 of the 81 plus midfielder packs, which are going to rip today. And all the packs I've got saved today, I'm going to open them up and we're going to pray to pack Jorginho or Kante. And if you do enjoy the content today, please do leave a like, comment and subscribe. It really helps and makes such a difference. Quick note I wanted to make about the Team of the Year as well. I think it is a great Team of the Year this year. I think the only things I kind of want to argue on, which might be controversial at best, I don't know. I feel like Mbappe and Messi were very suspects. I think for me, I'd have rather, instead of Mbappe, I'd have rather have Mohamed Salah, who's been much better this season. And then instead of Messi, I'd have had somebody like Erling Haaland, who has just had a great season. But again, these are big players and EA need to sell and make money. I get that. And people would chase players like Mbappe and Messi, as you can see from their prices. I mean, Lewandowski is down to 1.6 million, which is crazy considering how good his card is. And you've got players like Messi and Mbappe who are through the roof, great players in game, great players in real life. No disrespect there at all. Again, quick note about the midfield. I think that is the perfect three, obviously from my perspective as a Chelsea fan, but I think Jorginho had a great season in the Euros, and Kante has just been phenomenal as always, and De Bruyne he's just leagues above everybody else in that midfield role. Back in the defense, I think it's okay. Again, it's very, EA making money. There are other players that maybe I'd have liked to have seen in that back line, but again, I don't really follow Ruben Diaz. I know Cancelo's had a good season and had a good past season. I don't really follow much of PSG's following, so, again, maybe they have played well. Maybe that's just, me not watching or caring. And then as far as the goalkeeper is concerned, I think Donnarumma was the perfect choice. The only other player I would possibly throw out there might have been Ed Mendy for Chelsea, not just because I'm a Chelsea fan, but I think his stats overall for this season and past have been incredible, and I think things like that do tend to get unnoticed. Anyway, enough rambling about that rubbish. We're not here to talk about Team of the Years and what I think. We are here to crack some lovely packs. So if I quickly chuck us back over to the lovely Xbox recording, we can get into the Ultimate Team right now. And we've got a squad update. That's lovely. If you guys who are watching me have been cracking packs, I hope you guys have been hitting your lovely blues and you aren't as restricted as I am with the Chelsea team, and you can use some fun players. I know for a fact if I could use any Team of the Year right now in my team, I would literally buy that Lewandowski card straight away. I think for me he's perfect. He's got the positioning, the finishing, and then with an engine chem style it really spices it up a little bit more. But yeah, there it is. Team of the Year continues. Midfielders are in packs. And if we jump right over to the store, we have a couple of Red Players packs and then a bunch of these midfielder packs and then upgrade packs and things like that. So we're just going to go ham and pray if we get lucky. And yeah, I probably won't keep all of this in. I think I'll probably cut to only the relevant players, but let's just jump straight in. We'll save the Red Players packs to last. Let's crack open some of these bad boy players and pray that we get something decent. And also praying as well, I am still testing this new setup, this new capture card and stuff, so I hope it looks and sounds beautiful. Right, nothing relevant there. Onwards and upwards we go. Let's see how lucky we got. Yeah, I think that if you guys do watch the highlights or have watched the Chelsea-Tottenham game, I think, like I said, there's definitely some interesting decisions there, I think, for both parts, I think. I potentially could have seen a red card for Doherty's challenge, but again, I think they'd put it down to him striding. But then I feel like not giving a yellow card might have been more suitable. I don't know, just give him that warning and make sure that he's a bit more careful going forward. But it wasn't to be. I think Kane's goal should have stood. I don't think the push on Thiago Silva was enough to warrant the disallowed goal. And obviously, sometimes in football things just do go your way and sometimes they don't. And I think sadly for Kane today, that wasn't to be. It's not looking too great for these packs. I mean, I'm getting great fodder. 84s. I mean, it's a good club stock, but it's not the lovely blue we want to see. We want to see the Kante. We want to see the Jorginho. But we're just not getting it, Chief. Just not getting it. I mean, thankfully, I've not hit any dupes. I think my club was like pretty rinsed. I really kind of just sat there and was just churning these packs out. And I think I spent about 200k liquid to craft these packs. So let's hopefully say it was worth it or for something valuable. Just getting boards and stuff. It's not looking great. Sadly, I'm just gonna quick sell any dupes just to keep the flow going, and then I'll do quick sell recovery if any good kind of relevant SBCs come out and something good happens. Because right now I don't think there's any like good SBCs that I really want to look at or do. So I think I can quick sell recovery if I need to, right? It's boards again. Brazil. Not interested. Sadly, Fernandinho. He was actually a interesting enough. Fernandinho, I definitely remember if you played back in FIFA 19, I think it was. He had an inform, and I remember spamming like the Prem upgrade packs, and I happened to hit his because I think he had one inform in FIFA 19, and I managed to pack him during the Team of the Year hype, and he turned into a bit of a club legend for me. He's a very good player. Back in FIFA 19, playing 4-1-2-2 narrow with him as a lone CDM. It's good times. Very, very good times. Tiki-taka was king back then. 1-2 runs, and FIFA 19 was toxic, man. That's such a crazy year. If you were there, you know. If you don't, you really missed out on a FIFA, that's for sure. That is for sure. Oh, man. It's looking a bit suspect. I feel like I'm surely not the only one that's been doing this today, kind of club stock in and getting all these packs saved up and spamming these 81 pluses. I mean, in fairness to EA, I think this year their SBCs have been pretty fire in terms of like the content and stuff they put out. I think that yesterday they put out a 81 plus times 10 attackers pack, right, which I think was actually really decent value. I did it. Obviously the temptation is there, right? Because if you pack a team of the year, you pack a team of the year, right? I mean, sadly for me, it would have to go into like this little untradeable club stock that I've got going on. That I don't think I've actually shown you. Like, I've got like this stock of untradeable players that are kind of too good for SBCs. That I'd maybe like one day might do an episode of like, hey, here's all my untradeable players. We're going to do some highlights with just these players and stuff. And some surprising ones in there. I don't think I've actually shown some of the players that I've packed that I've kept as well. So maybe that would be fun for another club tour or something video or whatever. I'm working on trying to look at what my next Rivals highlights are going to be. Obviously, we had the welcome back, and, the sad thing is that because I've gone fairly heavily on tradable, and obviously I crafted that Zola card, which I'm going to release a little funny shorts video about that Zola, but that's for another day. I'm trying to work out what I want to do for these Rival highlights. I think, again, if I packed one of these Team of the Years right now, that would just be a dream to kind of just say, hey, let's revisit that whole current Chelsea only squad and do it that vibe. But again, I don't. Oh. I expected so much more. I mean, in fairness, I didn't even know what I was expecting, but I was like, ooh, Team of the Week, let's go. But no, not it, Chief. Not the one that we were looking for. Oh, these have been pretty abysmal. I do post it down below, but my socials are down there. I've got, I believe my Twitch and Twitter are there. That being said, I am obviously recording this for YouTube to be uploaded there, but I was toying with the idea of streaming it to Twitch. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, and then we can kind of have a bit more interaction that way, then please do let me know. That'd be kind of cool. I'm trying to think of like more things I want to do outside of FIFA, trying to mix it up a little bit, maybe some like story games and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. So we'll just have to wait and see what the future brings, or if an idea comes to me that I'd be like, oh yeah, let's do that, But I've got to be committed to the idea. If I'm not, then it's going to be tough to motivate myself to do it. I think that's kind of why I took a bit of a break from FIFA in general. I think I just needed a bit of a break. I felt like I was quite exhausted with playing it a lot. You know, I played it a lot. And I needed that kind of like Christmassy New Year's break just to take some time away from the game, just to kind of recuperate a little bit and refresh. But we're back. We're feeling pretty good. I wouldn't say I'm like all the way fully 100% refreshed, but I'll be honest, I don't know what it is, but the gold Kai Havertz literally makes me want to play FIFA. I don't know what it is about that card. Of all the cards in my club, gold Kai Havertz is the boy. It's a madness, but there we go. You know, there we go. Oh boys, I hope we get a bunch of duds and then we get a beautiful team of the year at the end of this or something, because this is looking pretty suspect. Oh, crazy. This is rough. Like I said at the start of the video, if you guys are watching and are taking part in the Team of the Year hype and you have packs of your own, I really hope you guys pack them. If you have packed them, please do reach out and let me know. I'd love to see who you've got. Make me super duper jealous. That would be obviously not ideal for me, especially if you pack Kante or Jorginho. I'd be fuming. But there we go. Oh, it's just boards. Boards. Do you know, I kind of thought like maybe 50 packs wasn't enough. Maybe I should have put more of my liquid into it and prayed, but just boards. Artur. I think I packed a little, was it a little back? There was a Lucas Paqueta, right? That card actually looks pretty solid. I think if you can fit him or make him work, if you've got like French League or a Brazilian kind of squad or like a bit of a hybrid vibe with that, he looks like a really good player. He's got like good work rates and stuff, and yeah, I think he doesn't look too shabby in fairness. So if you can make him work or fit him into your squad, I think he looks like a solid shout. Oh yay, please, I beg you. Not ideal. And there's Rebic into the club. I hope like I know EA have been pretty good, like I said already, with the SBC so far, but it would be really nice if they bring back like the Prem upgrade packs or like the League One, Bundesliga, you know, like they've done in previous years. Like I said, when I packed the Fernandinho FIFA 19, it was kind of like a repeatable, rinsable SBC that you could just go over and over again with, and just, yeah, I remember just spending hours crafting these like SBCs and just going over and over. It was fun. My fingers hurt a lot, like crafting these SBCs constantly on the phone or on the web app or in the controller with the controller and stuff. And yeah, it was not ideal, but we got a walkout at least. Spanish, CDM, Rodri. I'd say he's actually picked up form recently. I've been very impressed with him recently for Man City. I watched obviously a lot of the highlights for like other games and stuff because title race, and I enjoy watching football anyway, but yeah, Rodri's been pretty fire recently. Some of these long range shots and stuff he's doing, he's not doing too bad. Valverde, man, he's been crazy. He's been crazy player back in the day. You know, very meta, very meta. Gundogan as well, another classic Man City player. So it got me thinking. I know I'm referencing a lot of FIFA 19, but I think that's the game that stuck with me the most because that was the first year I really like dove into like Ultimate Team and stuff like properly and heavily. And I wish I crafted that Julian Brandt headliner card. And the only reason I wish I did is because I would love to do like, so back in FIFA 19 when we had Team of the Year, there was like a really good like diamond that you could make. You could have Werner up top when he played for Salzburg, I believe. You could have Brandt. And then you could have Havertz when he played for Leverkusen, and then you could have Royce, and like that was like a god diamond. Like that diamond back in team of the season, was just incredible. It was worth so many coins, like nobody could really afford it, but it was kind of one of those like dream things. But yeah, I'm kind of gutted I didn't craft the headliners. It wouldn't have cost much. I think the SBC was only like 70k, right? I think it wasn't too expensive, but again, you know. Live and we learn. Guess I'm just trying to think of like more content ideas for you guys that maybe not just so focused on Chelsea content, but maybe could have been a bit something different. A different team maybe to look at without obviously destroying my own team or destroying my Chelsea team, of course. So we've got an 81 plus left. We've got an 85 by 3 and then 2 rare players packs. So it's not looking too great. It isn't looking too great at all. A dupe Gundogan, like I said, I'm just gonna quick start recovery if I need to, and then pray to EA gods that we get something. It's another walkout. Italian centre mid. Oh, it's Verratti. I mean, again, good fodder. Not the Italian centre mid we were looking for, but Llorente is actually in there. That was actually pretty sick. That was actually a pretty good play. So we've got 2 replace packs left. It's been a bit rough. It's been a bit rough. Got Aubameyang. Do you know, a part of me was thinking like if Tuchel might have made a play for Aubameyang. Like, I don't think Arsenal would have allowed it, but like seeing Aubameyang and Tuchel's pass at Borussia Dortmund would have been kind of interesting. I wondered if Tuchel could have persuaded Aubameyang to come to Chelsea, but doesn't look like that's the case anyway. So yeah, I think we're coming down to our last rare players pack. It's not been great, and it isn't great either. Dutch centre back. Wonder who that'll be. De Vrij or De Fridge, as I like to call him, De Fridge. So sadly, we did not, with all our stacked packs, get a team of the year. It wasn't to be. EA has decided it was not to be. I'm looking at / working on what, like I said already, what my next Rivals video is going to be. Again, I am not too sure what I want to do with the team. So if I quickly just jump back to the team real quick. Pull up the old squad-a-rooney. So this is the current squad that we've got. And then these are the bench and reserves. Again, there's not a lot that's tradable. I know you guys are going to be confused. You know, why the hell has he got Werner up top over Zola? Well, I'll be honest. I find Werner more clinical. Yeah. Who'd have thought? But no, in all seriousness, I absolutely love Werner. And I keep getting angry every time Chelsea put out a new team sheet and Werner and Havertz are not in it. And it drives me nuts a little bit. I wish Tuchel would kind of like be brave and mix it up. Bring back Werner, Havertz. You know, honestly, like my ideal starting 11 for Chelsea right now would be, obviously, if we didn't have Reece James and Chilwell. So if we talk about right now, I think Sarr today for against Tottenham did really great at left back. Thiago Silva and Rudiger, great centre backs. Love that pairing. Don't touch it. And then at right back, we had Azpilicueta. Again, it would be nice to get Reece James to have that pace and a bit more creativity, but, you know, it works. And then for me, yeah, I'd probably just go to like they did really well in the 4-2-2, but I think a 4-2-3-1 would be really nice. And then having, so like CDM right now, they could have either Jorginho Kante, Jorginho Kovacic, Saul Kante, you know, any of those 4 players in any variation to be the 2 CDMs. And then I would put Kai Havertz as centre cam, and then I would put Mason Mount at left cam, Ziyech at right cam, and then Werner up top. And I would love to just see that team play and see how well it works, because I think like Werner just needs a shot, and I think he's getting his confidence back now, and it'd be nice to see that. And I think Havertz needs a bit of a confidence boost. Like, you know, I can see why like Tuchel is kind of trying to build confidence again, or he's trying to build the confidence again, right, in Lukaku, right? So I get it, and I know Lukaku is an expensive investment, but he's not really showing the love, I think, that Werner puts into the club. You know, like Werner apologizes for doing a bad performance, whereas Lukaku blames Tuchel. Like, that's just wrong in my eyes, and I know he's apologized for that, but still, you know, Chelsea fans don't really forget that well. And I think that's something that Lukaku's going through the tough stages and learning very, very the hard way, if you know what I'm saying. So that, you know, I'll have a think of what I can do for the team. It'd be nice to get some new highlights up ready for next week. If you guys have any ideas, please do leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see. Again, I don't really have much liquid right now without obviously selling key players like Kante, Rudiger, Christensen, Reece James. You know, I could let go of Hazard if it meant I could put it towards somebody. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, and what kind of team you would like to see me build that's Chelsea-esque. And I'll see if I can build it or make it ready for next week. Again, I hope your team of the year luck is better than mine. And I hope you guys have a really awesome, nice day. And I'm going to clock off here because I'm depressed. All right, guys, take it easy. Peace.